close to ground. Morrison kept his feet. Worpel lost his and gone.
So Holmes holds on to that, tries to drop it at his feet. Worpel was there. D'Ambrosio ran into the tackle. Now he took them on, and this will be a Geelong free. He tried to fend off, and the moment you do that, you are in real trouble. Round the corner, the goal has been kicked and done by Manor.
Forward goal from pressure. Exactly what Chris Scott would want to see from his side. Worpel. And he's in trouble, I think. Holding the ball. Dragged it back in. Smith from Atkins. And it carried the intended target of Dangerfield. 7-4 on the season, becoming such an important Geelong footballer. That'll do. Got a couple.
Chol up quickly, wanted to spike that kick on the angle, never there to chop it off.
Forward, never going to work for Gunston. Goes back and finds it at ground level though, Jack. O'Connor. Atkins and now Brian Myers.
Myers out wide, they're on the run here. Dempsey should mark this. One of the Toyota logo wants to wheel and go. Look at close, he's found space, needs a good bounce. Can he get it past one? Little kick to Dangerfield. Dangerfield will play on around the corner. Geelong have got their third. That's to the pack situation out the back. Did well, went, got it Humphries. Little Chisler here to Manor.
His veteran teammate and now Moore. Just thumps a long one. And De Koning did brilliantly well, arrived late and then professionally fumbled it over. Gets it to Bruce.
End zone.
Long ball, not going to work for Hardwick, the intended target. And Bose is having a really good year.
He's out wide, here's Atkins. Guy that's really loved the leadership role that he's played this year. A lot of what you did, Joel, and instructional and making sure players are in the right position. Must be happy to see that.
Well, his heart and soul we saw before the game, but his directional work is exceptional. He's got to go to the best midfielder, and then the others have got to do their job.
Holmes straight down the line here. Neil. Nice grab. Turn. Stanley's got a bit of a run up here. Look at this. Strong hands.
Early in the game, you're not, especially a game like Easter Monday, you don't need.
Win the game first, Joel. Stanley kicks the goal.
Got nothing of that. And well marked by Tom Barras.
The Amon tries to thread the needle and does it successfully, although Impey couldn't hold on. Stengel got her off here to Manor. Manor a little bender. They make them pay.
Holmes starting to really impose himself. Dangerfield just. Now they've kicked the first two of the second.
So he's owning the corridor, so as soon as James looked up, he goes straight to Blitzarves.
Horrible kick, and that is Blitzarves. Gives it off to Smith. Ryan Myers there. What about the use? The vision and the use. 11-4 for the year. Never in doubt.
More in front of O'Connor. Did well. Wants someone to come at the footy. No good, Humphries.
All to go, Humphries. Did a great job of getting around Watson. The composure of this young man. And it's a good one. Meek got the hand in. Holmes brought it away. And he arches away from the big ruckman. Couple of bounces. Keeps going. Gets past Worpel. Deep inside 50 entry. Cameron for his second. Got it. On board. They're starting to get adventurous here, the Hawks. That doesn't work. Straight to Myers. Henry. And the kick works in the end of Blitzarves. Blitzarves looks like he stroked that nicely. He has. He's carrying further than the players thought. Joel. No purchase on that. They want to try and run it out of here. Good man to give it to if you want the wheels. Weddle. Not so much Lloyd Meek, although Weddle came on and did a good enough job, although the chase and tackle from Stengel was elite. Good hands, O'Sullivan. Paid the mark. Turnover maybe, although Sicily did enough to force the spoil from De Koning.
Once again, he's all over to save the player going to ground, hitting his head. Dangerfield goes in, mopped it up, got it out the back door here. Closey, kicked it to the square. Dempsey, goal! Geelong have got one from nothing. It's Sicily, almost. De Koning. Humphreys. 40 or 50,000 JB, but doubling that here today. It's a monumental occasion. So Stengel's paid the mark. There's Cameron on the lead. He's going to try and honour it. Little ball into Dangerfield. A little more to the centre of the ground. Get that angle right. Plays on. Floated up in the air. That's a goal. No problems. That's a superstar goal from Paddy Dangerfield. Joel there this time. Can he pick someone out here? Reading the ball better than any. And getting low there was O'Sullivan. A little bit of space here for the Cats. Big one-on-one coming up here. Neil was strong in the contest.
And then he turns it over. Given a lot of time to dispose of the ball.
Watson gets on the move. Just as you suggested, Hodgie. Little handball missed Hardwick. De Koning finds O'Sullivan. Now it boils down to this one-on-one. Amon and Stengel. Who wins it? Stengel says the boundary line will do me against the odds, just to get it out of the danger zone, and that's a win.
Not even the Hawks fans agree with it. And now, gone. The hunt from Dangerfield.
Amazing. It was like a prowling cat.
Steam train.
To the back. Stanley. What's the danger got? Across the face, out in the full.
So they can go quick here, but Weddle's decided not to take the risk. We're down to the final 3 minutes. They're a point down the Hawks. Next score wins maybe. Dangerfield almost short out to Jeff. Nailed in the tackle, Scrimshaw. Stengel gave it to Manor. Manor shot a goal. He's kicked it. Manor's got the goal. They lead it by 7 points with 3 minutes to go.
Bailey Smith, they'll control this. And the Cats have won an Easter Monday.